50. Is it hard? Is it hard being you? I mean, there's Curtis, you know, and then there's 50.
Right.
Is it hard being you sometimes because of the decisions you have to make, and some of the decisions you make are going to affect people's lives so drastically?
Yeah, I mean, but that's in any position where you're actually running a company or your own. It's a lot of people being affected by it.
Do emotions ever get involved? Because you know people you grew up with, you have close friends, day one friends, and sometimes you had to make decisions because them day one friends have other motives because now you are who you are.
Right. They have intention, like you have entitlement. That's what the actual record with Animal Ambition, I wrote it because like they'll have that, damn, but you got so much. What you mean? But you got so much. Yeah, but did you see me hit the lotto or did you see me get up and work for it?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if
and everybody else wants it easy.
Right. If you you think you expect me to hand it to you? Are you crazy? What part of our experience does that match up with? Think before music, for any success at all. When did you ever have the right to feel like if I got 62 grams, now you think because you got 3.5 that you supposed to just get some? No, see that logic don't work there. So you got to explain to me where does it get lost in translation? You know what I'm saying? That maybe it's because they don't see the same repercussions.
Being you, how many lawsuits do you have against you right now?
I spend $1 million a year.
$1 million?
Well, not necessarily on lawsuits, but on legal fees, period. I spend $1 million anyway. So it doesn't matter to me. If you want to file your lawsuit, file it. And you sit there and we look at you like, huh. It really doesn't matter.
But I mean, I always hear like someone else is suing you. Like, I mean,
look, as long as they file a suit, they have to hear it.
Right.
You got ambulance chasers out there. Who does the attorney wants to try and go after? Somebody who got deep pockets, regardlessly. So they're gonna go, oh, let's go and bother them. I don't mind, and I'm not settling. You see what I'm saying? I'll let it go a drag. I don't care. I make the example of it. Cool, go ahead, do it. And then they get out of it after it's been. I like what it does to the attorney. I like smacking him in the face. You see what I'm saying? Because the attorney will work for a long period of time. Both of my child support cases, both of them, the attorneys didn't receive legal fees. In L.A., $130,000 bill that no one's paying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And while we was here in Connecticut, like in Long Island out here, he didn't actually get paid at all. So they just sat there and just like
did all that work for nothing.
Yeah, and I feel better about it that you was trying to do what you was trying to do to me, and now you've worked so many hours and you have nothing to show for it. And I look at you like, yo, you know, man, you could be better at what you do. You know, like me, I rap. So, you know, if ever I mess up, they call me a mogul, they call me an entrepreneur, they call me a lot of things. Then when I mess up, it goes back to rapper 50 Cent.
It's so true. It's so true. TMZ always calls you that.
Yeah, rapper 50 Cent. That means you know something negative happened.
50, at the end of the day, I mean, when it's all said and done, in hip-hop, there's going to be certain groups that names are always going to be mentioned. You got, you know, Death Row Records, you got Bad Boy Records. It can go back. And G-Unit Records, G-Unit is one of those artists, one of those organizations that's always going to be mentioned. And sometimes within those organizations, there are people that they say, like, you say Bad Boy. Well, Diddy did his guys wrong. He jerked everybody. What can they're never going to be, you didn't jerk anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ever heard nobody say I had a problem paying them?
No, they had a timeout, I kind of feel like.
But everybody got paid.
Right.
There's always something.
Give a lot of them a platform, too.
To do everything else. Like, if you're going to go, when you get to a point where you're going, okay, you ain't moving the right way because y'all supposed to y'all been hustling on my block the whole time. Y'all supposed to go have your own corners and set up shop in different areas. Like, it's like the relationship that you see. Jay's better at that than me. He doesn't he's not personable. So if it doesn't make it on its own, it's not going to make it. You see what I'm saying? And he actually operates in a different way. Like,
I'll give it to you.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't do that. I try to bring them close enough for them to actually, like Chief Keef. I'm running into him in L.A. He saw all them blue cards I put on my Instagram. He's seen every single one of them. And I showed them to him because I said, you can have all of this if you play it right. You see what I'm saying? If you do things the right way. And this is at the point where he got a music video he shot in his grandmother's living room.
Oh, yeah.
That has like 12 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, it's so crazy,
and
right?
It's like, the energy is as raw as Chicago itself, because that's the only influence is Chicago streets. And I go, this is cool because this is what the culture, does. It provides an ability for someone who wouldn't have an opportunity any other place or any other circumstances to make a life, not only just the average life, but hip hop is something that we should actually be pointing to and excited about. It makes more minorities millionaires than any other platform that we have.
And
A lot of
billionaires.
jobs.
Look at
A lot of
that. Look at
jobs.
Dre.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's-
jobs.
Is that something that you look to and you're like, that's my next move? I want to be.
Well, no, I think that's really where the idea came from. Is from me with the stuff I'm doing with sneakers in different area territories, and Jimmy said no, not sneakers, speakers. You know what I'm saying? And then it creates this thing, and it's a whole nother thing. But like Dre's brand is look, they got a relationship that is a real relationship. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. Anything else is a little different.
That's years built though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he credits Death Row's success at those points to Dre. He credits all of it to him, like, you know, in his mind. And then if you like, he'll go, yeah, this is great. I don't care what album you play for him. He gonna go, oh, it's good, great, it's amazing. Just go see Dre. Just go see Dre.
No matter what it is, he'll fix it.
And then when you go see Dre, the music that you play, if it's really good, it'll put pressure on him to give you something good. And then he'll go in his stash, because he always got something. He'll go in his bag and he'll come out with something for you. And if you can't make it a hit, it's you. It's not Dre.
It's not.
It's you.
It's you.
You whack. Because you're supposed to look. Every time I stop through, I get one. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I really don't care. Look, I watched Forbes point out that after taxes, it'd be 800 million.
Yes,
What's the difference between 800 million and $1 billion?
Not much.
Not much at all.
There ain't no difference.
There really
Lifestyle, it ain't no difference.
It's pretty
He's
amazing.
still living the lifestyle.
It's just amazing for him.
I need that hard
It's-
drive. I need to steal his hard drive.
But it's confirmation also that the power of our actual culture and influence
Yeah.
that we actually have on different levels, and the way they used. It's the first time they've seen a major record company utilized as a marketing company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you get beats and it blows up, and then even Monster in response can't do it. Like they're sitting there and it's like, I got next.
Yeah, might as well take next.
You play 1-on-1, I take next.